Hey, church family and other missionaries out there. This is Trevor Owen with another Mission Minute devotional thought for you. And today I want to talk about, who we are. And I know that sounds all ethereal and whatever, right? I mean, Descartes, I think, therefore I am. But I mean it more practically. Like if I said to you, who are you? And you said, I am blank. What are the things you would fill in that blank with, right? For me, I would say, well, I'm a male and I'm an American and I'm a pastor and I'm a husband and I'm a night owl and stay up late. There's a million different little descriptors. But more than being a descriptor, I wonder which of those actually define me to myself. I had a conversation with somebody from our church today. We're getting close to retirement age, and I was asking him about that. He said, well, I'm not really ready to retire because I've seen a lot of my friends that when they do, they usually die within a couple years. They sort of lose purpose and meaning and quit getting up in the morning, and they just lose their sense of self. And I think that's really true, right? There are these times where we define ourselves by the things of this world or the things that we do. And when that's taken away, we're empty. We're meaningless. It can be something really simple and small, right? Like I saw a touchofmodern.com ad the other day, and the tagline was, sometimes your possessions aren't just your possessions, they're you. And I thought, how sad, but yet also how true. How much time and effort and energy people put into their cars or their homes or their stuff or their makeup or their appearance or their things. And it might be something as simple as a couch, but it might also be something like a career or even our relationships. We've all seen people who, when somebody dies, all of a sudden the world loses meaning. And the truth is, so often those things are idols. Things that God tells us you are identifying yourself with things that won't last. The beautiful thing about God is He is defined in of His very nature and was perfectly secure in that. Right? Moses goes up Mount Sinai and finds the burning bush and, Moses, it's holy ground, take off your sandals. And so he does, and he's in God's presence, and God sends him on this epic quest to set the Israelites free. And Moses says, well, who should I say sent me? Basically, who are you, God? And God just says, I am. He just knows that He exists. And everything else that comes after that are descriptors, right? Just like I would say, I am, a husband. God says, I am your protector and your provider. I am the Lord of heaven's army. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am the Lion of the tribe of Judah. I am, and I do these things. But at the core, I just know who I am. And the beauty is that God offers that same sense of identity to each of us, where we become His child. I am a pastor. That is my heart. I love doing these kind of things, and I love meeting with people and counseling and talking through spiritual stuff. But if that goes away, I'm not lost. I'll just find a different avenue for this heart to follow Jesus. And there's a tremendous freedom in that. And so I wonder, for you, who are you? If you said, I am blank, what would fill in the blank? And then more importantly, of those things, which would destroy you, set you adrift, if you couldn't be that anymore? Maybe that's an idol worth looking at. Because you are a child of God. You're not the decisions you've made. Not even the people that are around you. You are created for a purpose and a passion. And even Paul, when he's talking about being a persecutor of the church and the worst of the worst, he says, but by God's grace, I am what I am. God's grace is always calling you to live more into who he has made you to be. The rest is window dressings. Wherever you're at, stay on mission, and I'll see you around. God bless.